Hi, welcome back. This is HRU Speaks, and this is going to be another journal highlight. Okay, this is actually part two. Part one is already up. This is going to be part two for day 7, 12 through 14, and 16 through 17. All right, and also there are videos up at TikTok at HRU Speak. You will get something different over there. I encourage you to go and look at not only the ones on TikTok, but the part one to this too, because it could be something in there that resonates with you. Okay. And so if you're new here, welcome. Come on, pull up your seat, get comfortable, kick up your feet. And if you're old, you know your chair already here. But thanks for returning, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. But first, for the new people, these are my journal highlights, and these I go back in my old journals and I pick out passages that could be relevant to today's energy. Okay, and so like I said, we're currently at the part two. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up with the first one, okay? And so somebody could be looking at a person and they could feel like this person could be their person, like this could be their forever person. They could want to have a family or start a family, like they could want to, you know, put a baby in there. I want to put a baby in there, okay? And so they could be like serious and they ready to like commit to this person, like like could be indefinitely. Like they could feel like this is a person. All right. A Libra, a Gemini, a Leo, a Virgo, and or a Pixie could be significant. All right. So the next thing is we have this could be a mother, this could be somebody's mother, or this could be a mother figure. This person could be reaching out to a person. They could be offering to smoke with a person, or this mother themselves, they could just smoke. Okay, but they could be reaching out to a person who they misjudge, and they could be feeling like bad about prejudging a person. And they could be, they could be feeling guilty about the way they treated this person. Okay. They could be also encouraging their child to also reach out to this person. All right. Now, on the flip side, this mother could be reaching out to this person and trying to make it right with this person, but they also could be trying to encourage this other person to reach out to their child. So they could be trying to encourage the child to reach out to this person, and they could be trying to get this person to reach out to this child. All right, and whoever this child is, they could like have secretly like this person, but they may have like went another direction or not chose this person because like I kind of feel like the family or the mother or somebody, they didn't really like this person, or they kind of discouraged this person from dealing with this person. So they may have chose a different direction, even though they could have secretly liked this person. All right, but whoever this son is, and I want you to keep in mind that I wrote this from a mother and son perspective, but this could be a mother and a daughter. So it could be like vice versa. If this sounds like if it resonates with you, then you may have to flip it. Okay. So that's just a tidbit. But even though this son could like this person, this son could also be dealing with a man. He could also have a man, and this man could the man his man could have a woman whom he's like engaged to, and this woman could be pregnant. Okay, and so and this pregnant woman, whoever this pregnant woman is, she could be wishy washy on whoever the person that they're reaching out to, and trying to get them to reach out to the son. Like whoever this pregnant woman is, she can have like mixed feelings when it comes to this person, but nevertheless, for whatever reason, she's saying that she's gonna take care of a person, or she wants to take care of a person. This month, a GMC, TikTok, a Buick, Spanish Man, a Lil D Energy, a Big Daddy, social media, a Cadillac, a Redhead, a Taurus, a motorcycle, a Sugar Daddy, a Bentley, June, July, a Cancer, Gemini, and or a Leo could be significant. All right. So the next thing is somebody could be receiving a new car, or this is a soulmate. All right. If this is a soulmate situation, a person could come in looking for love. They could think a person is a cutie, but this could cause another person to get jealous, or somebody is trying to make a person jealous, and the jealous person could get mad, so this person could have to watch their surroundings. All right, this could involve like a best friend wanting to reconnect after getting out of jail, or this is like a secret jail. Boom. Okay, someone could be or was confused when this happened because they was under the influence of more than just alcohol. All right, a biracial man, a Ram, a Aries, a Taurus, somebody that's stingy, somebody real good looking, May, Gemini, Kia, a Virgo, Capricorn, November, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Dodge, a red car, a Volkswagen, Saturday, somebody born between 80 and 89, a twin ray and or a Porsche, something significant, similar could be significant. All right, a nice looking white lady, a Leo could be significant. They could be spying on a person for a friend. October, a Scorpio and or a Libra could be significant, and this person is being described. One of these people, whether it's the friend of them, they could be a sugar mama, or they're being described as a sugar mama, and they could be doing this for a this person. If they're doing, if the white lady is spying for her, if this is her spying for herself, this could be concerning like a new boyfriend. Street pharmacist could be significant, and so she could be spying, or she could be sending like her friend to spy on a person, um, for her, whether this is like the new boyfriend putting them up to this, or they're doing this over this new boyfriend. However, the boyfriend is coming up is like he's into the same gender. So, and he could have, and not only is he into the same gender, it's coming up like he could have like a evil faith, or whatever his beliefs, his belief system is different. Okay. um and and either one of these people, either this person, this new boyfriend, he could have a nice smile, or he could think the person that they're watching has a nice smile. All right. And on the flip side, they could have the sugar mama spying, because they're trying to get a person blocked, a shadow ban, or one or more of these people. But one or more of these people is worried, because I think through spying they actually figured out that they kind of like watching this person, and so now they're worried that this person is gonna, that they're gonna get blocked, or shadow banned, because they like seeing this person, and it's like they want to be forgiven, even, and or next week could be significant. I kind of feel like whatever they did is like out of their hands. It's already kind of like in emotion, and whatever decision, I think it's kind of like left out of their hands now. All right. Someone could be begging a person to stay. This could be a father in his young boyfriend situation. Um, the young man could be having mixed feelings, because about everything. Because on one hand, like they could feel like this situation is a dream come true, and then on the other hand, like they could want more from the situation than just like some bedroom action. This could have occurred because this the young man could have been under the influence. Somebody could have been under the influence when this occurred. This whoever this father or this father figure is, they could be promising to help this younger person like get a truck and a new house. The boyfriend could be this boyfriend could be involved with an Asian woman. All right. And this is the Asian woman who's supposed to be helping like this person get like this truck in this house. Okay. Um he could be saying that he was under the influence when it's happened, as if as though that was the reason, but deep down and secretly he could still desire to be with the young man. Okay, a Land Rover, a Scorpio, somebody slim, thick, somebody born between 2010 to 2020, or like this is a time frame like from 10 to 20 days, 10 to 20 weeks, and so forth. Okay. 10 to 20 hours. I gotta need to tell you that. And or next week could be significant. All right, somebody could be stepping in and standing in the gap for someone else by blocking another person's magic or whatever against another because their intuition led them to. They could be being nice and just doing a good deed. The person they block could possibly be like a nephew. They may was planning to come and attempt to confront a person or do something to a person who they felt was telling some things that they possibly didn't want out. This week, a Genesis, a older person, somebody that go to school, a Gemini tattoo, somebody between the ages of 30 and 39, a Tesla, a average D energy, a Chrysler, Twitter, March, Pisces, Aries, somebody moving, a Hyundai, a Audi, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, an Infinity, and or a manipulator is significant. Okay, somebody could have been only dealing with a person for money. They had no intention of being involved with a person romantically. They could have been saying that they had somebody, but they wasn't happy. They could have just been playing games and lying to a person. A person could have exposed their fake friend for the lies or vice versa. All right. This could have taken place at a person's job. And now that it's out, someone could be regretting this situation. They could want their family or they wanted one. This could have came to an end. A Nissan, a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, a Chevrolet, January, Capricorn, a Aquarius, somebody age 60 to 69 or born during those years, a Ford morning and or a sneaky link situation. So the next one is a brother could be hiding the truth from a businessman or vice versa. This is his businessman hiding the truth. They could be guilty. They could be possibly hiding the fact that they're broke or vice versa. They hide the fact that they aren't broke. A short person and or a mixed person could be significant. Okay, somebody could want a person to let a situation go. They could have BS the person, and they could have lied like they received like dome from a person. This could have involved like a bet or somebody paid them to do this. They could now want to come in and get an understanding with a person, even if they have to pay because the person they lied on could be exposing that they're really into the same gender. Okay, a Lincoln, a Mercury, and or a young redhead could be significant. And I ain't gonna scold nobody, but really, I mean, you're too old to be out here lying on your whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it to do? But I kind of feel like this was like a bit, like they was paid to do this, or it was a bit, and they just said whatever to get the money, but it was a lie. All right. So the next thing is, yeah, and they karma could be this person exposing them. All right. The next thing is a couple in a trauma bond could be deciding to move on. One or both of these people could already have someone else. One of these people could be trying to manifest a person, could possibly gift this person a stripper's car, or they are currently riding in this stripper car and everybody's okay with it because all parties are deciding to do something different. Someone could feel like a person is beautiful and or they've been looking good all summer. A Toyota, a businesswoman, a gold car, a Mitsubishi, and or a redhead could be significant. A ex could be traveling towards a person. This could be a soulmate. All right. A married person could be trying to get their money right. They could be having an epiphany when it comes to another person. They could realize that they should have put forth more of an effort when it came to a person. They could have realized that this person was shy, particularly when it came to the bedroom. Boom. I get the feeling that they never scratched the surface. This person could now view this person as their favorite. This person could be one of these people could be older than the other. And they could find them to be funny. They may tell a joke, but they ain't gonna never tell a lie. They could be wanting to take a chance and explore this situation on a different level. They view this person as a blessing, and they could be having issues controlling themselves when it comes to this situation. They could want to take this person on a date, could be dreaming about it. This person in situation could be a person's guilty pleasure. A Jeep, a Caramel, a Saab, somebody in the military, a Cillian, a Honda, a Healthy Glow, somebody that works out, a Jaguar, a smoker, a Libra, a Leo, a Aries, a Sagittarius, and or a date or a beach date could be significant. All right. Someone could have been suffering from addiction in the past, and they may regret not getting to know a person better, or vice versa. Someone feels this way about them. They could be coming in fast, asking a person for another chance after they ghosted them. Someone is being described as trustworthy. Could be them, or a spiritual white man. This man could be encouraging a person to drop another person and just be single and happy, or this is what needs to happen when it comes to this spiritual man. Wednesday, Aquarius, and or a Subaru could be significant. All right, somebody could have saw a person the other day and thought they was looking good. They could not be interested and regret ghosting a person. They could want to come in with an apology, but this person cannot be trusted. Age 50 to 59 or born during those years. Somebody near the water, a Cancer, Friday, Facebook, and or a neighbor could be significant. All right. Someone may have openly hated on a person, could want to reach out to a person. They could have been dodging a person, but they need to stop playing games and just reach out, especially when it comes to like an illness. They could have a new respect for a person, and they want to have a new beginning on a positive note. Someone in this situation could currently be heartbroken and defensive when it comes to defensive and getting ready to call a person. All right, somebody born between 90 and 99, a Spanish woman, a Fiat, a white car, a Big Mama, a Volvo, September, a Libra, Virgo, a Mini Coupe last weekend, or a biracial woman could be significant. All right, and so the next situation we got is sorry, my eyes itching. um Somebody could be asking a person like come over, or they want to come over, or they want somebody else to come over. um a Capricorn or a Cancer could be significant. All right. And so a situation could be blocked, or there is a need to choose a different direction. This also could be someone's deciding to go another direction. All right. Somebody could be reaching out to a person to apologize when it comes to some type of illness or surrounding one. They could feel like a person deserved better. A Leo could be significant. All right. Somebody could be debating about reaching out to another. They should go ahead and reach out. Somebody being like, it's a sexy, like somebody could be real nice looking, okay? That could be significant or a clue. All right. A person could be BSing a person. They could have an addiction, and all they could want is CRACK. Okay, that could be significant. All right. Somebody could be coming in wanting a chance. This person could come off shy, but somebody needs to protect themselves when it comes to this person. Could be trying to get some type of inheritance or vice versa. This person could get a person's money and then leave, or this is money a person got from a passed on loved one. Another scenario is someone could be pretending to be pregnant to get someone's money or inheritance. A best friend, red car, and or a Hyundai could be significant. All right. So next we got is something could have helped significantly or happen during morning. A Genesis and or someone between the ages of 60 and 69 or born during those years. All right. And X could be sad at the moment. They could have someone but not be happy, or this is them not being happy about returning to an X. Could be someone in law enforcement. They're being described as like they could be sassy and difficult. Okay. And this could be for somebody's protection. All right, there could be some delays, or this is concerning a delay. Someone could be asking a person out that they are sexual. They're they want to the bedroom boom. They're attracted to this person, whether openly or in secret. Okay, but somebody could decide to do something different, or they need to. This person could be holding on to an ugly secret. This could be the cause of the delays, or they're trying to delay this from coming out. Somebody born between 80 and 89, evening and or a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius could be significant. And uncle could secretly be struggling with an addiction, or this could be with a toxic person. A Kia is significant. All right. This is a karmic situation, or this is like somebody's karma. Okay. So someone could have cut off a person they really like for a person with money. They could have been messing around with someone at a job to ensure that their money and career matters go well. This could have been exposed. They could now be missing another person and wanting to take care of them. One of these people is pregnant, whether it's the one they're with or the one that they was, whether it's the one they with or the one they miss, or this is vice versa. All right. For some, this is the karma or backfire for doing some type of a ritual to get a person to leave someone. A Saturn black, a Rolls Royce, Jeep Pisces king, a king, or this is like a male figure, an average D energy, somebody born between 70 and 79, no car in, or a Bentley could be significant. All right, a male is guilty. They could have been bored and spread some evil gospel about a person. They could have been relentless. At some point, a person could have trusted this person, or this person was pretending to be trustworthy. Whoever this male is, he could now be regretting this. It could be hard work keeping up with these lies or the images that he put out there. For some, they could have been mad because the person wouldn't give it up, or part of the lie was told is that a person engaged in like a sexual encounter, but really like this person, it's like they could have said that they did something, but it was like either this person was like they kind of like self-pleased themselves to this person, or like this is them like self-pleasing, like pleasing the other person, but self-pleasing, but in reverse. If you get what I'm saying, like they could have got the other person off, but it wasn't like no sexual contact, or this is just like them, you know, getting themselves off to a person, but it wasn't like it wasn't it wasn't no sexual contact. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I think y'all get it though. All right, so this could have been somebody could have been they could have been they could have been drunk or something when they did when this happened. Another scenario is someone could regret doing some type of like mirror magic or like self-pleasing, spell work on a person. A big daddy, a Capricorn, a white man, hey big head, a Mercedes, somebody in jail, a vacation or a canceled one, a Cadillac, a brother in, or a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius is significant. All right. Somebody could be saying a person is overreacting when it comes to some abuse, or a person having some mental issues. The first scenario is that someone is denying that they have mental issues. The second is that a person abusive nature is triggered by some mental issues. And the third scenario is a person was they was under the influence and they either was caught like self-pleasing they self by possibly by a person with mental issues, and they overreacted, or this is what they're saying, or vice versa. The person with mental issues, they was caught, and or they could be saying that a person like touched them inappropriately, like they could have like besides that, like they could be self-pleasing because they walked in on another person doing it, like they could have seen another person doing it, and so they picked up their habit because they walked in on that person doing it, and then they started doing it themselves, and so then somebody walked in on them, and for some, they could just, they could be saying they got it from that person. That's where they got it from, and or in addition to, they could be saying somebody touched them. Okay. um a Cadillac, a brother, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, a Capricorn, a big daddy, hey big head, a Mercedes, and or a white man is significant. Okay, a person's true love is watching them. Lucky, a Miss Wet Wet, and or a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius could be significant, but specifically a Aries. All right. And so the next one we have is somebody could be deciding to reach out to a person. They could be sending a person a message. They can be sending like it could be along. They could be pouring out their feelings in this message. Like they're gonna just lay it on the line and give it to them like it is. Like somebody like Capricorn and a Miss Wit Be significant. All right. And so the next one we have is somebody could be popping up on a person at work. They could have been watching a person possibly on camera, so they should follow the rules. One person could be let go. A Spanish man could be significant. On the flip their side, there could be a person taking a job that requires travel because they think a person is trying to fire them, but it really could be them trying to give them promotion. Another person could be receiving or wanting their position. Blonde hair, a male, a Spanish man, a black man, glasses, brunette, a jet black hair, a short woman, an African man, a businesswoman, a afro, a new supervisor, a boss, dreads, pizza cut, night shift, an Indian man, and or a lunch break, or someone stealing time could be significant. Someone could be receiving some money. It could come from a new position, unemployment, or someone or something not being done fairly when it comes to a job. 10,000 to 30,000 could be significant. All right. For some, this could concern a job a person does on the side, and if they're thinking about quitting their main job, they should stay put. When it comes to this situation, the scenario I picked up is a promotion, a short woman, and or an African man is significant. Somebody want or giving a person someone else's position, an Indian woman and or a white woman could be significant. And someone being fired, this could concern a lunch break or a person always being late. Dreads, a white man, low fade, red head, afro, and or an Indian man could be significant. Other clues could also include glasses, curly hair, wavy hair, a boss, and or corporate. Side note, either a supervisor is quitting and someone is getting their position, or someone is quitting for a supervisor position. A pizza cut is significant. Others may need to update their resume and or like submit some applications. They could receive multiple job offers. A situation could not turn out so well. They could have a supervisor who secretly or openly does not like a person, but the boss love their work. So they both are blocking new opportunities for a person. They could feel stuck in a situation they don't want to be in. A block promotion and or a new job, waves, a shortcut, a short person, and or a job being short. Being short could be significant. The second scenario concerns a person leaving their job for another, possibly because they're being sexually harassed or involved sexually with someone at the job. Either the new job is worse than the one they have now, especially when it comes to being short staffed, or the current job is trying to convince the person it is because they're short staffed. Side note, the person being harassed could receive $1 million or more if they hang in there and take the necessary steps. Either way, it'll work out. A tall man, a tall woman, night shift, blonde hair, and or glasses could be significant. The third scenario concerns a job that requires travel. They could be saying a person work ethic sucks to stop or block a person from getting a raise and or a promotion. Gold hair, a businesswoman, a boss, an Indian. Okay, we ran out of storage. So I stopped at an Indian woman, okay? Indian woman, an African man, a short woman, and or a co-worker wanting a person's position could be significant. The fourth scenario involves a boss or co-worker lying on a person, possibly over or concerning some money. Day shift, braids, a mohawk, a afro, a redhead, a low fade, a white woman, a parking lot, and or 5,000 to 10,000 is significant. Side note, whatever a person's intuition is telling them about a person or a situation is probably right when it comes to this. The fifth scenario concerns someone trying to set a person up when it concerns a lunch break and or stealing because they have another person for a position. Okay, for some, they could be jealous of a person or over a person they're romantically involved with. This is them being or this is like them being jealous. Um, this is them being jealous over a person because they want them romantically, or they are involved, but this plan will backfire. Wavy hair, Indian man, a boss, a white man, um, and or jet black hair could be significant. Side note, the better opportunity is where a person is already at. Okay, so just in case you didn't understand what I was saying, basically somebody could be trying to set a person up when it comes to like their lunch break. They could be trying to imply or make it like somebody is stealing time. And when it comes to like lunch breaks or stuff like breaks and stuff, um, I kind of feel like it's gonna backfire. Um, because I'm getting a feeling like it's more than like one person doing it. It's I heard it's the whole group, like a whole building, like it's like it's almost as like everybody go on their lunch break. They go when they want to go, or they go and take breaks when they want to take breaks, and it be excessive breaks is what I'm getting. Like they take excessive breaks, and people smoking, smokers could be significant. Like they may go out there and smoke several times, and when they go out there and smoke several times, they might sit in the car. Every time they go out there and sit in the car, they might be in the car for 30 minutes. Like so, it's like the same ones that trying to get a person set up could backfire on them, and they can end up getting in trouble or fire because you know I feel like they the ones that stealing time more so than the one that they trying to set up. Okay. um so and then if this is not, well, this could be because a person wants a person position, and this person could be involved with somebody that like works there, or somebody that's like in the that kind of has some type of say so, or they're jealous over a person that another person could have been involved with, or vice versa. And like I said, the plan a backfire. Okay. So the next thing we have is either someone got put out or they left. Either way, a relationship has ended. Someone could be deciding that a person is just too much to deal with and they're done. Or on the flip side, someone decided that there is someone else they would rather be with. Whatever way it went, someone is returning to a person or situation they fumbled or let pass them by. This could be a sneaky link. Someone they or somebody they have been eyeing one or they have a crush on, and or they have a crush on. For some, this could be a person or a situation they ran from and or ghosted. On the flip side, this could be vice versa, and a person left or got caught up with their main person and decided to be with the sneaky link or another person, only to realize a person or situation wasn't what or who they thought they was, and is now demanding to return to the main thing. Others could have gotten caught up by the sneaky link and or the side piece. They could have found out that a person was in a relationship or still in a relationship. They said that they had ended. For some, they could still be in a marriage, or this is vice versa. Side note: for a small few, this could involve like a same gender relationship that possibly could have been the sneaky link. They could be returning to this relationship or running from it, or someone found out about it, and that's what ended the other relationship. So we got Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, but we got heavy emphasis on Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, and or a Aries. All right. Um, whether this person wants this or not, they're coming. However, for some, they can't return, or they're frustrated deciding how they will return because they could have contracted something they can't get rid of, and it's weighing heavy on their heart. They could be emotional over this. They could they may not even have someone safe to confine this in, or they feel this way. A Scorpio, a Leo, a Virgo, a Cancer, and or a Libra could be significant. As a result of some lies a person told, they could be receiving karma. Somebody could have left a person and started creeping with a person's family member or someone like family. This family member could have been crushing on them, or vice versa. They was crushing on this family member hard. They could have always wanted to shoot their shot. For some, this concerns their sneaky link, and the sneaky link started messing with the family member. On the flip side, this was somebody downplaying the situation with a sneaky link and or lying like they wasn't messing around, or they didn't like this person like that, and then the family member goes and started messing with this person on the low because they said they didn't want them. Okay. Another scenario is a person could have feelings for the sneaky link, but the sneaky link could have been lying, acting distant, avoiding the person, and or they stopped reaching out, and the other person decided that they wasn't going to beg or chase them. Okay, we got Cancer, a Leo, a Capricorn, a Aries, a Virgo, and or heavy emphasis on an Aquarius could be significant. Wait 1 second, let me plug this phone up just because it's gonna go dead. All right. Gotta adjust. Oh no. Let me get it together. All right. And so, okay, so somebody could have not been a good mate or partner to a person in the past, but they could be coming in now wanting to discuss possibly getting back together with a person. They could be ready to lay everything on the line. Ooh, confirmation. um, they could be doing or ready to do better than before. This is them coming back because they see the other person is doing better or leveling up. A Capricorn and Gemini and or Cancer could be significant. Someone could have done some damage to a person's property or them because they refuse to talk or deal with them. Could have been avoiding them. They could feel like they belong together. They could be refusing to let a person go, and they could have been bold about whatever they did to a person. For some, this is a sneaky link situation. On the flip side, someone could have went cold on a person after figuring out they wasn't the person they thought they was. Could have been pretending to be the perfect girl or guy, but it was all a lie. But now they can't get rid of them. It's like a real life fatal attraction. A Gemini, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, and or heavy emphasis on a Virgo and an Aries. All right. A person could be sneaking out to go smoke and chill after saying they quit. On the flip side, this could be a person sneaking out to chill and smoke with one of their outside options. Or this is with the bros. Or this is with the bros. They could be going through it at the house, or they're just going through it with life in general, and they want to relax and get a change of scenery. But for those that are going to see a side person, it could be real chill and relaxing. And so it's the person they're going to see could possibly want to get both tops blown off, if you get my drift. However, for some, this could be a setup, and or they could get caught up, even if it's on a platonic tip. Okay, and or this is with the roles of the homegirls. If they're caught with a side person, they could get put out or left even though they had no intentions on leaving their home situation. And if this is with the friends or associates, they should watch their back, especially if you're by yourself. Everybody could not be on the up and up. And for some, they could have run they could have to run, and they could end up taking a loss. Okay. They could leave everything, or somebody could take everything. I suggest a person packs light. Okay, and we got heavy emphasis on Pisces, Libras, Scorpios, Cancers, Capricorns, Gemini, and Taurus. And we also a Leo, Virgo, or Sagittarius could be significant. All right. Somebody could be planning or has planned to run off with a person's money. A lot of people could be getting over on one person, and it's becoming hard to control this swindle. This could involve the people that are closest to a person. This could be a person's manager, a mother's girlfriend, and a transgender, which could be one in the same. All right. They could have been causing blockages for a person, especially when it comes to their career. The mother could be greeted and is upset because the transgender or the girlfriend um is greedy when it comes to they stingy. Okay, when it comes to the money, and the mother could be like she could be a drunk with mental problems, or alcohol makes her act a fool. All right, so the either this is, like I said, either this is a transgender. I'm gonna say the girlfriend, but when I say the girlfriend, you know that it could be either or like I said, this is one in the same. So I'm gonna say the girlfriend, and you just know that I got to give y'all a legend. You just know what's going on, okay? And so the girlfriend comes off shy, but she's a negative energy. She could have ghosted a person after she told on a person. She could be abusive, or she was being abused by someone else. She could have been sneaking around with a law officer who possibly could be like a stud, or this person is like very masculine, or these two could be in cahoots with each other. This police or law officer could also be the mother's girlfriend. At any rate, the police is either using the girlfriend or vice versa. This girlfriend is using the police, and one of these people is asking a person to forgive them, and they're wanting to reconnect. They could currently be watching this girlfriend, or the girlfriend is watching a person that she doesn't like. She doesn't like. It could be both scenarios going on. All right. A person could also have been blocked from taking a trip or running due to them taking their money, or vice versa. Their plan was to ghost a person with the money, but they got blocked, or they went through an actual roadblock. A writer, a Ram, a Aries, a Taurus, a businessman, a motorcycle, August, Virgo, Leo, Twitter, wavy hair, hey big head, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Mercedes, a Big Daddy, a Mohawk, gold braids, a GM morning, a mechanic, a painter, auto body, February Aquarius, a Pisces, a musician, a Bob, the fall, no cards, a social media influencer, spring, Cancer, a Scorpio, Wednesday, a short person, the color pink, a Hyundai, a Nissan, somebody age or born between 60 and 69, a Tesla, a Lamborghini, a white man, pink hair, a Mercury, a Dodge, a Big D Energy, a tall woman, a party, a manager, laid back, green, a father, a hermit, a Capricorn, a fireman or a firewoman, or somebody that's in charge of hiring and firing. The color black, a cat, or a pet cat, a Libra, a biracial woman, a island woman, a funeral director, somebody in the medical field, a sister, a government official, and or a wife could be significant. All right. Somebody could be stalking a person online. They could be stalking their online platform. They could be sad because a person has not posted anything. Someone could also be stalking a person in their neighborhood. This person could have revealed that a person had someone else. Others could be stalking because they're crushing on a person. They could possibly want to get to know them better. There could also be a person wanting to return to a person. They could be saying that they was under the influence, but this person cannot be trusted. They could be lacking stability, or they're saying they want to help a person build their stability and make some money, possibly with a spiritual gift. But this person could also have someone, and they could also be spying possibly on both people. So it's like, even if they're coming in saying, they want to help a person make money and stuff, it's like somebody need to be cautious, because they can have, like, their significant other could be spying on both people. Um, YouTube, a Land Rover, Sunday, a Sister, a Jaguar, born between 90 and 99, Slim Thick, June, July. I mean, well, July may be significant, but Gemini, a Cancer, Green, Father, Waves, Mohawk, tattoos, glasses, an Indian woman, a date, December, Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Buick, a white woman, a Nissan, a Cillian, January, Aquarius, the color red, a Jeep next week, a white man, a graphic designer, a big body, an island man, somebody with beautiful eyes, a Toyota, a Saturn last week, caramel, a new car, a new house. A new car could be significant. A scientist, short, thick, a Spanish man, Genesis. My phone finna cut off.